so fried, died, and laid to the side, baby. We don't want to hear.
Hold on, let me restart that.
We don't want to hear how. Music is so fried, died, and laid to the side, baby. We don't want to hear that no more. We don't want to hear how you can pop your cat, pop your cat. We don't want to hear that.
Rap is an art form. You are supposed to be saying something. When I hear y'all music, y'all don't be saying nothing.
Rap is cool to
Parlor,
but it's getting outplayed, bro. It talk about hoes, money, killing. Bro, I don't want to hear that every.
Are you gay, bro?
I am tired of the shaking. Like, I'm tired of seeing that. Can we bring back real music videos with real creativity?
The song is called
Fuck No.
You. It's about wanting to be with somebody so bad that it's just like kissing you is more than
that's a bad song.
She took that and made pop that right here.
I've been noticing something off about rap music lately.
In this video, we are reacting to people are over rap music, and we all know why. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Yeah, I'm still dealing with the headache, but I appreciate y'all for showing so much love with me, tapping into my videos. You know, we're about to hit 3K soon, hopefully, maybe. Make sure you guys are sending in your what you want me to watch, react to. And I think my audio for the past 2 days has been something going on with OBS, but I feel like now I updated it, it might be straight. Without further ado, subscribe and let's get straight into this video game.
She been comment me.
And I'm not a music critic, okay? We're not about to sit here and talk about mumble rap or flows. What we're getting into is way bigger than that, because people used to turn up to rap, not only because it sounded good, but because it felt good too.
By the way, guys, I was doing that for the intro. I just clickbaited y'all a little bit. When you saw the intro of the first 30 seconds, I do agree. All this music is trash now. If I sat there and said, yeah, it's trash, y'all would have been like, yeah, it's trash, and kept going. If I said, it's not trash, I like that music, y'all would have been like, this nigga tripping. Click. And hopefully if you're here, you got.
Well, today, instead of turning up, a lot of people are turning
Nigga talking about
down.
Arc Raiders in my chat. Get out of my chat, gang.
Rappers asserting their dominance through sex, to male rappers asserting theirs through violence. It's like every time a new rap song drops, we already know what it's gonna sound like. And not just
absolutely
in the beat or the music, but in the meaning or the lack of. In today's video, we're gonna look at how and why rap became predictable.
No, I didn't get Arc Raiders, bro.
And also why so many people are tired of it. Welcome to the Girl Talk you didn't know you needed. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You're classy. I know you don't just give those away for free, but hopefully at the end of this video,
yeah, I'm about to skip this, but before I'm gonna show love real quick. Shout out to genZ Danielle. Shout out to her. She been grinding her videos crazy. She does really good videos. Go tap in with her. Please, guys, please go tap in. But anyways.
On the scene, it wasn't just for entertainment, it was the start of a different type of revolution. And both men and women were shaping that. Rap started in places like Harlem and the South Bronx, in neighborhoods that were overlooked, underfunded, and almost forgotten.
Can you imagine living in this area? That shit looks ridiculous. Could you imagine? Like, which apartment are you in? It don't matter. It's all outside. The whole apartment's outside.
This is Harlem, a place almost everybody has heard of, but where most outsiders have never been. Every urban problem that plagues this country is represented here, and you can find it all within a few blocks of this rooftop. Broken families, rampant street crime, the worst housing this side of Calcutta, alcoholism, street gangs, and the worst plague of all, drug addiction. But Harlem, even the pits of Harlem, is a story so much larger than just junk and junkies.
Never lived in anything like that. Nah, don't put that on my jacket, man.
But they still had something to say. Rap became the voice that mainstream media never cared to give them.
In this, this section of the city, not too many families can afford music lessons and things like that. Kids have no place to take music anymore. So in Bronx, what happened was that they figured out a new form of music that didn't take any music.
Could you imagine if they put me back in this time? Could you imagine being around in this area around this time? I would go back and I'd be like, I would say something like hold on, what would I say? I would say, I don't know, I would say something. I'd be like, you broke my heart. I had my, they'd be like, what? What? This nigga's going crazy. He's up there with James Brown and Michael Jackson and Prince. You can say anything. They didn't have mumble rap back then. I would introduce mumble rap. Gamers like, all of my friends. That's me. I would have had them going crazy.
And that is using poetry in a rhythm.
Their lyrics were filled with a range of topics from race, social class, and politics. And what made it powerful was that it felt lived in.
I think it was Chuck D who said, you know, it's the CNN of the black community. It's actually reporting on all of these things that we've experienced in poetry form and musical form.
Right.
You had rappers like KRS-One or Ice Cube calling out systems.
Ice Cube.
Yes.
Sue from Illinois asked why people are picking on you. Why do they pick on black artists when, say, the heavy metal artists advocated all sorts of weird things anyway? Why do you think people are picking on you?
I'm a young black man with very strong views, and I'm not the only one that hold these views about the system.
And you also had women like MC Lyte and Queen Latifah speaking on respect, identity, and womanhood.
While we're familiar with Salt and Pepper, Roxanne, Shantae, and MC Lyte, there's a long list of ladies who helped set the foundation for others. The founding female MCs of hip-hop were investing their sweat and rhymes alongside their male counterparts.
Weren't just hearing.
I remember, let's see who did it. I remember Lauryn Hill went stupid, absolutely stupid. Listen to her music to this day. She won a Grammy, unheard of, black girl and hip hop. Absolutely dumb. Missy Elliott, I remember her back in the day. And then who's that other girl? She looks kind of crazy now, like with Botox and stuff. Is that Missy Elliott? There's somebody else. I'm forgetting her name. I'm thinking about women though.
But you were hearing what they'd been through. Now, as more ears were able to experience rap, that's when things started to change. Fast forward to the 90s, and rap had started to grow from a neighborhood sound to a cultural movement.
Within a few years,
Lil Kim, yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, twin. You get it? Appreciate you. It is Lil Kim. Lil Kim looks crazy now. And the way that this music started with Lauryn Hill, with poetry, and it turned kind of into rap. Her first album, getting a Grammy. Do you know how crazy that is? And then Missy Elliott, and then Lil Kim. I could be missing somebody. But then soon was Nicki Minaj, and she just came in and tore everything the fuck up. Just came in and just ass everywhere, butt cheeks, everything. And then that's where I feel like it changed. Everybody started trying to be like that.
Cultural movement, and its distribution was homemade.
You couldn't purchase albums or records, and you couldn't hear hip-hop on the radio. The only way that you could participate in the culture...
I thought this was Julius from
these cassette tapes.
He sound like Julius from Everybody Hates Chris.
As its influence deepened and broadened, the music spread from the underground onto the radio.
As rap got bigger, it got more commercial. The stories were still raw, they were still coming from the streets, but now the world was watching and adapting. This is also when artists like Lauryn Hill and Nas stepped onto the scene. Lauryn even won Album of the Year at the Grammys, which was unheard of at the time for a rapper.
And the album of
I
the
just
year
said this.
is
This is Whitney Houston.
The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
To my
Wow, this is crazy because this is hip-hop music, and you know what I mean? It's like, you know...
Rappers were getting record deals. Music videos were hitting TV stations like MTV and BET. And labels started realizing there was real money in this. But with that kind of attention came an image. The industry started pushing what a rapper was supposed to look and sound like. And that's when things really started to shift. especially for women rappers.
She didn't look like a typical music star.
Who's this? Yeah, Missy.
TV, and you like, okay, I don't see no big woman on this TV, you know, where the big girls at?
Yet Missy Elliott became one of the industry's most successful figures.
Artists like Missy Elliott came onto the scene, and she pushed.
I think Missy Elliott was the first dyke I think I saw. I used to see her and be like, she's like a guy. I guess that's the first dyke I ever seen. Lil' Kim looks like the daughter from the Parkers. Who is the daughter from the Parkers?
Without hypersexualizing herself, but a lot of artists were still trapped in that marketable look that labels knew would sell. The men were pushed to be flashier, more aggressive, controversial, even sometimes violent.
Everybody got to be a dope boy. You feel me? Everybody got to be everybody got to be a gangster, and everybody got to be hard. All I'm doing is being real.
The women were pushed to be more provocative,
who is that?
Glamorous,
that's Lil' Kim.
Seductive. Lil' Kim may have cracked the door open, but by the late 2000s.
So like, yeah, I was right about these three. She might mention Nicki Minaj and then Meg, because Meg and maybe Cardi B, and then Glorilla, maybe. And then for the guys, I think she gonna mention I don't know. She's just gonna mention the people that aren't, like, probably like Dirk, Youngboy, maybe like not Trippie Ray. He don't. Maybe like Juice WRLD for Drugs. I don't know.
Nicki Minaj kicked it down. She
I just said that.
Pill into a brand strategy. She became the blueprint that a lot of female artists seem like they have to follow today.
Although Nicki's lyrics could get as raunchy as any female rapper, she kind of pioneered sexual raunch on a record in service of her, as opposed to servicing others. I think if you go back and listen to Lil' Kim's raunchy work and her presentation of on record, Kim mostly positions herself as a object and a receiver of sexual desire by her male fans and male peers. But Nicki was like, no, you all are here to please me and are here for my pleasure, which was transgressive at the time.
So it wasn't just about the music anymore, it was the full package.
Oh brother, Lotto.
Songs that could chart, but rappers had to be more than just rappers. They had to sell the whole image. You had to have the big chains, the big butts. And suddenly it wasn't just about what you were saying, it was about how you looked saying it. And that was the turning point, because labels started figuring out what could sell. So over time, rap stopped feeling like a testimony and started to become a product to sell.
I think a lot of it has to do with the rap game. I think rap music kind of like sold out the culture in a whole. A lot of rappers will be mad at me for saying this, but I don't care. The time I start hearing rappers tell me, yo, I don't rap for the sake of the culture. I don't rap for the art. Man, I rap for the dollars. That's, to me, a bad
You lost the plot right there.
Rap is still one of the most popular genres of music, but when you really stop and listen, you start to question why. Now, the sound and the blueprint of rap have mainly stayed the same over the years.
I'm not gonna lie. This 1995 shit look trash. I'm not gonna lie. Just because I'm not from there. That's the only reason.
And rap about money, power.
I'm just saying the look of like rapping.
Rap about confidence, womanhood, and sexiness. But as the years go on and the tracks continue to be produced, the message starts to get a little repetitive.
Everybody trying to rap the same style with the, I don't know who created it, if it was Future or Migos, but all them sound the same.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm from the West Coast and a lot of the West Coast sounds sound the same, but we like it because we're from here, right? Especially the OGs, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, all of them, we like it, but to say they all sound, now I feel like they sound the same. Everybody's doing that yeet sound, more of that, and I'm kind of, you know, it sounds good, but something I'm kind of falling back like wham, like all that shit.
Because you're in the studio like, what's the #1 record right now? We need to make another one of those. Stop doing that! Stop! You're not original! Give me some original.
A new song will drop and it's about getting money just like the last 20. Another verse about taking someone's girl or sleeping with another woman's man. Maybe having the nicest clothes or body in the room.
Like every single sentence is about booty, having leaking,
right,
flipping, twerking, and hunching. I mean, can we get real rap? Can we get real bars? It's
Sexy Red said, my booty hole pink, my booty hole brown, my coochie pink, my booty hole is brown. Sexy, big sexy. Shut up. What the? And then she got lip gloss to match her lyrics. What are we talking about? You could tell she doing it for the money.
I really mean this with no shade at all, but don't y'all get tired of rapping about like drugs and drinking? It's the same topics like every single time. Don't y'all be living actual lives? Like, I know you have something more to rap about.
I feel like these rappers are rapping about things that they live in. Because if a nigga came out like J. Cole, you're not listening to him. Because guess what? There's people like Corday. There's people like JID, and he's on the fence, but he's JID. He kind of rap like that. There's people out there, you're not listening to them. Y'all want the thug to rap lyrically instead of going to the lyrical person. You know what I mean? It's like, this is the artist. I make gang music, I make killer music, I make country music. Why do I have to make the country guy make music I want to hear? Ow. I should be able to say, I don't want to listen to these people. I'm going to go listen to this artist right now that isn't gangs, drugs, and you feel me? It's not up. It's like you got to take accountability, I feel like.
Here's a quick thought from me, because I feel like a lot of people, they listen to music and they listen to the lyrics more than the music. And some people want to listen to those lyrics and they still want to relate in a sense, right? So when every rapper or even pop stars are speaking about their 10 cars and their jewelry worth millions of dollars, I mean, read the room. Do you see the times we're living in? I'm not saying that these types of lyrics shouldn't be in these songs. I can't control these people. God forbid if these rappers couldn't talk about how much money they made and their status. What are they gonna talk about? World peace? Rap music today feels so familiar that you probably already know what the rapper is gonna say before you hit play.
Okay, playlist for new rap music that's done drop. Let's see what they talking about.
I caught 17 bodies last night. Shot them all in the head. Ain't nobody catch me.
Okay, I hope you get caught soon, my brother. Female rapper?
Yeah, smack me, bend me over, run the train, choo choo, scream my name. I just
my sister in Christ. You might well just do porn.
Whether it's about stacking money, taking someone's man, sliding on and off, people know what to expect. And the result is... people are tired. Now, if you watch my videos...
You can't say that phrase around me.
Don't talk about trending topics. Most of the time, there's a trendy topic in my video, but I'm always more focused on the bigger picture and how it affects society and the culture. Well, this time, Megan Thee Stallion has the people talking. So let's pull up a chair for her. So if you're not familiar with Megan Thee Stallion, she has become one of the biggest female rappers of this time. Her songs center around being confident, sexy, and in control, and she's definitely built herself a brand.
A real hot girl know how to keep it heated. If somebody try to play with me 9 times out of 10, they gonna get their feelings hurt. You wanna make me jealous? Not gonna work. I'm a bad bitch. Where you going after this?
So when she released her new song, Lover Girl, I'm pretty sure some people were expecting one thing, but a lot of people were expecting something different and new, especially since she's in this new relationship.
Oh my goodness. She is killing this nigga Clay. What are y'all doing at home? Let the nigga rest, please. Let him rest. This nigga shooting the ball behind his fucking head. Have y'all seen Clay highlights? This nigga might retire after the season, dead ass. Literally. This nigga was doing a workout before the season. Niggas boxing and shit with her. Why are they talking about butt? They talking about butt. Nigga, focus on the season. Nigga dead ass shot the ball behind his head. whatever they're doing, it's not working.
Just looks so in love and so happy, and not like the typical high. Well, critics and fans listened, and they were not happy.
We know that your body's T. We know that you have good poom poom. We know that your is bodacious and to die for. Like, we get it. We know, Megan. Please talk about something else. They're trying to figure out where was the love in Lover Girl by Megan Thee Stallion. Because the way she was talking in that song was not her being a lover girl. That was her being a freaky girl, which we already know that she is. Which is why I was hoping that maybe I would hear something a little bit different from her from this song.
I'm kind of like
Lover Girl, and she sampled Kissing You by Total. Like, Kim, Keisha, and Pam did not sing on that ballad so softly and lovingly for Megan to talk about patting the poom poom and popping the poom poom and 30 years later. That's not what Total did that for.
Megan, try it again. Go back and redo that. Cause that's frenzy. Ain't no way. I didn't want to hear.
Me personally, I just think that Megan is this type of artist. So why are y'all trying to micromanage it? Just listen to somebody else. Like, it can get repetitive, but like me, I'ma just scroll away. I'ma just listen to somebody if I want to hear. I'ma listen, not to Megan, but I'ma listen to Megan if I want to hear that. If I don't, I'ma turn on T-Swizzle. I've never said that out loud. T-Swizzle. No, not like I listen, but like I've never said T-Swizzle. But isn't that her nickname? Like, there's different artists for different things. You don't just say one artist. You got to make every type of music because you're in a relationship. We got to hear. No, it don't work like that.
Sexy Red. I wanted to hear this is a healthy relationship. This is a mature relationship. I don't want to hear no pop that, pop that, pop that. You in a healthy relationship, leave that to them.
Megan Thee Stallion
What if it's
has
not,
so
though?
much appeal, no doubt. But I feel like she would pop so much more if she left some things to the imagination.
Okay, what about you?
Her so bad, but at the same time, it's like I understand Hollywood and the agendas that they have to push.
Even though the song does tap into her being a lover girl,
They put sex before everything they do. That's what it is.
It sounds like the raunchy, degrading lyrics we hear today. And it's really interesting to me that whenever anyone points this out, I've seen countless TikToks talking about what a lot of female rappers speak about today, which is, you know,
Cardi B got this one song that I actually kind of liked. It was a long time ago. It's let me hear. It was hard. The beat dropped and I kind of fell off about it. But the intro, the little interlude part, is called "Get Up 10." They gave a bitch 2 options: stripping and lose. I used to, you know, like, she was going crazy on it. Y'all go listen to it. Let me show you real quick. It's Get Up 10. Get Up 10. That shit was actually hard.
their private
Because she wasn't
parts
talking about none of that.
so on. There's always a bunch of comments of people being like, if it was a guy, y'all wouldn't care. Y'all don't say anything when it's men. Y'all don't have the same energy for
We do,
male
though.
rappers. Well,
It's just about, like, damn, nigga, we tell it to each other. Like, damn, I get in the car, I don't be like, Young Thug needs to stop, or Young Boy needs to stop. I tell the nigga who's playing it, bro, you playing this in the morning, bro? Turn on something else. I don't say, it's Young Boy's fault for not making soft music that we can, like, that don't make sense.
hello, you're in the right spot because I have that energy. Rap music today is starting to become more hurtful than impactful, and it's definitely not one-sided. Male rappers set the tone years ago.
We say things that other MCs wish they could say and want to say, scared to say, because the record companies won't let them say it. So since I have my own record company, I can say anything I want. If Run DMC buddies do crap, they're not going to say it because the record companies won't let them say it. First of all, you can't be affiliated with but, you know, if it's happening, we're going to say it.
And it's only getting stronger today. Whether it's casual mentions of what's in the double cup, what's being rolled up or popped, maybe it's the flexing, the detachment in relationships, and the casual cheating, or we could even talk about the revenge and the territorial natures.
Drill is based on the chaotic nature and frequent incidents
Oh
of
my
violence in
God.
certain neighborhoods on the south side of Chicago, especially in the Woodlawn area, also known as Drill City. Rapper from Woodland, Pac-Man, was the first one to use the word drill for describing in his single, which was released in 2010 and titled It's a Drill. And but unfortunately, his life ended in the exact same year.
I could go on, but I don't want to sit here and
Shout out Pac-Man.
demonize or demoralize rap music and the black culture, because at its core, it's not the rap music. I need y'all to see the bigger picture. Back in the day, people used to rap to tell
They
their
having
stories,
fun.
and today they still do. The only difference now is that there's marketing behind it. There's a label that's trying to push something. It's almost like...
And real quick, I agree with everything she's saying. I'm just saying, when are we gonna hold listeners accountable? When are we gonna say it's not, like, say you do social media and you like, I like food, so I'm gonna record food. So you record food, you say Disneyland. Niggas think you're doing a Disneyland vlog, but it's really you doing Disneyland food. And they say, I feel like she would be better if she did a vlog in Disneyland. Just go watch somebody do the Disneyland vlog. Why do you have to make my food channel, me and my food channel, do a vlog? And you know what I mean? I'm just like, it's all, what she's saying is all right. It's just to put, I'm like an accountability type of person.
there's an agenda being pushed to the community.
I don't think that the black community will evolve collectively until we recognize what gangster rap has done to us as a culture.
True.
Because music is
True.
our culture, and I want people to know that there's a distinct difference between hip hop, a hippie, and gangster rap, what we listen to today. Because the messaging in the music is so negative. It does nothing positive for the community. It's not.
They actually were kind of the same. The messages were kind of the same. If you go back and listen, it's just the songs that were really popular didn't really do that. Like the songs that were kind of like on the pop charts from back then. Not pop charts, but they were just more like a hippie. It was just dance. But the other music, the niggas down the street, and they was playing on the speakers, they was definitely talking crazy too. Still it wasn't necessarily gangsta rap, but like it was definitely something similar.
It's not even like, don't worry, little black dude, you gonna get out the hood. It's not even that. It's like, do illegal substances, your women, have some mix, do illegal substances, praise money.
And because everyone's trying to stand out, everyone's trying to get that top charting song, the rap is getting more extreme, it's getting more raunchy, it's getting more sexualized. There's always something good, but once it's mishandled, it can turn evil. And I believe that, yes, if we look at the outcome, rap music has been mishandled. And instead of being a vocal diary to some, it's become a marketing.
Oh hell no, he want Uzi
and
bad.
once that shift starts to happen, we have to ask
Bad.
ourselves, what effect is this actually having on people, or specifically children? We already know how easily influenced kids are, especially when something is trendy, catchy, and cool. And when most popular rap songs are violent and hyper, that becomes
That
the
nigga
new
shooting
cool.
a Lego, yep, he's done. Soon as they get it, I know he done. 6, 7.
It almost
And then they
seems
all
like
just shut up
music
because they don't know
and
nothing
not
else
moving
after.
to just that is shaping how these kids act and speak and how they want to be.
Yeah, I'm sitting there saying, you know what? Whoever's recording, thought it would be cool. And it's your fault that they know the songs. Yeah, it's on social media, it's on this, it's on all that. But like, there's clean versions to literally everything. There's clean versions. There's gay versions to everything. Gang, you can find a clean version.
You trying to get on, man? Let's do it, man.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling. Do it for the fun of it. Yeah, I'm on that money. If I hear him talking, then I will pull up with the mix.
Because
Oh,
why are
okay.
we on that money at the age of what looks like 11? Now, I watch that TikToker regularly, so I seen a notification pop up and I was like, oh, let me go watch the video. And then I got even more excited because I was like, oh look, it's a kid rapping, like that's cute. But then I heard the cursing. And I'm a grandma at my core. If you watch me normally, you know I'm 23, but I'm 85. You get it. So stuff like that isn't cute to me. I'm clutching my pearls because what do you mean you're cussing? You're a kid. That's not
Right.
normal, right? I was scrolling through the comments and no one pointed it out. So I'm like, Y'all. And y'all be telling me, oh, Janae, like, it's okay. You're normal. I think like that too. Okay, well, we're like 1 in a million. Because no one sees a problem with this. But this is what children...
I mean, I've been seeing a problem with it.
Now, stuff like this has made level-headed adults really step back and think about what they're consuming. Because a lot of people today are just giving up rap music completely.
Today makes 113 days that I have not listened to no rap, trap, or R&B. And honestly, it has been such an amazing experience. I encourage everybody to do this.
Some stop listening because it doesn't align with who they are or who they're trying to become. Others are letting it go because it triggers thoughts and emotions in them that they don't normally have.
This is coming from the biggest money bag, 21, Drake, I mean, you name it. I used to love it.
She just named. Never mind.
When I stopped listening to it, call me weird, but I feel like my values of myself and other women just exploded in how much I understand our worth more.
I would say for her, that ain't the artist, that's your brain. You probably was already corrupt. Your brain was already fried. Because for me, someone like me, I can listen to everything, but I can like detach from it. I could sit here, listen to that, and not think about myself in a bad way, negative way, because I know that's not me. I know I'm better than that. I know my own worth. Now, if you listen to someone say, my booty hole being my booty hole brown, and you like, damn, maybe mine's not brown, I'm bad. Or, you know, I want mine to be white and brown. I don't know. Something's wrong with you, because you shouldn't be thinking like that.
Like a month without rap. I realized my thinking was becoming more shallow. I realized my feelings were becoming more irritable.
And I don't...
That's not... So what about country music, though? Like, what about in country music when they say certain things? Did you stop listening to it? Is it... So it's just every song, every genre is fine. Just rap and hip-hop, right? That's what they're saying. Because that makes no sense. If that's the case, that makes zero sense. That's zero accountability for
I don't know
yourself.
about y'all, but to me,
I can sit here and play GTA and not want to go out and shoot a motherfucker.
the power of the tongue is strong. And I truly believe that what you listen to can have an effect on your mind, your thoughts, your actions. A lot of people have said that this type of music makes them feel angry or prideful, lustful, or just puts them in a bad mood in general.
I remember being in church one time, and the preacher says, faith comes by hearing the word of God. Well, if your faith comes by hearing whatever you're hearing, then all we hear is what we hear. And that's from the time we wake up. We'll go at work and we'll play this music. We get in the car and we play this music. So it's almost like a spell that's being put on us.
And so he's able to identify that and still does the dumb shit that he does. Okay. So does that mean he, like, what is that saying? Someone explain to the rest of the class. What is that? It's like saying, you know, as black people, we always get analyzed as aggressive and you know, we're threats and we're dangerous and, you know, we're gonna steal things. Yet I'm going and doing that. But tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, get on the podcast and say this. What?
I think a lot of people forget that music doesn't just flow through your ears, it flows through your spirit too. So maybe the problem isn't that rap music went too far. Maybe it just lost its direction.
I think that it honestly did lose its direction. I feel like you do have to be mature enough, like with anything, to listen to rap music. Just like I'm not gonna let a random nigga just play, like you wouldn't let your kid just play GTA, no context, no warning. You have to let them know, like, this is a game, you know? Like, this is a game. Oh, you can't do that in real life. You can't do that in real life. I was told that. It was annoying. But as I get older, I understand why I was told that from friends, family, aunties, uncles. Why are you watching that? What's on this game? There's naked people here. You shouldn't be. And that stuck with me because I had actual parenting from a single parent. I was actually being parented. I wasn't just, okay, just don't say the words, but you could hear it. No, it was, you better not be having any of that stuff playing. So it's not in me. I'm not being raised off of that, you know what I mean? But appreciate you for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Appreciate the 2K, 3K on the way. 3K on the way, baby. I'ma see y'all on the next one. I'm going.